in Proposition when you donate at the American Red Cross Blood Drive on Tuesday, March 3rd at the New Testament Baptist Church on Dubourg Road in Columbus. And thank you for being a good neighbor and sharing the gift of life.
From Beaver Dam Lake to Horicon Marsh and everywhere in between, we're talking about what's important in your hometown. This is Hometown Today on 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge.
Good morning and welcome into Hometown Today on 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge. Ashton Rosinski and Kale Zomer up in the WBEV studio with you this morning. And Hometown Today is presented to you by our friends over at Professional Floor Covering. Professional Floor Covering is an Abbey Design Center located at 713 Park Ave in Beaver Dam. They are locally owned, and Randy and his team are here to help you design the perfect space. They have over 1,000 samples of carpet, LVP, hardwood, tile, area rugs, and window finishings. But it's so much more than floors. They have a wide selection of kitchen and bathroom countertops, cabinets, tile, shower inserts, and more. Speaking of countertops, they can do them in your kitchen or your bathroom. The material, color, and pattern of a countertop all play a major role in how a kitchen or bathroom model will turn out. They offer a large selection of quartz, granite, marble, and laminate countertops. They'll help you find the perfect countertop that fits with both your lifestyle and design. Go to proflr.com for all your flooring needs. And we are very excited to welcome in Cassandra Schmidt. How are you today?
Good morning. I'm fabulous. Thank you for having me.
Of course. And we are talking about the mini market going on at Pizza Ranch. But before we do that, can you give us a little bit about your background and your involvement in the community here at Beaver Dam?
So I've been with Modern Woodmen of America for almost 9 years. They're fraternal financial, so we get to do anything from life insurance to retirement planning, IRAs, 401ks, all that good stuff. But the side of it, which makes the mini market the most fun, is our community impact piece. So for mini market, you know, like it came from being part of the chamber, the Leadership Beaver Dam class last year. I say instead of the best class ever, which everyone says they are, we were the most opinionated class. So I'm very involved in the Chamber of Commerce here in Beaver Dam, and that is a great class. If you have never taken part of it, you learn a ton about Beaver Dam.
Oh, I bet.
And do a fun project.
Yeah, we saw it. We had the Leadership Beaver Dam class here a couple weeks ago. They did their tour. Saw everybody. And then Sierra has been on the radio a couple times about their ongoing fundraisers with their projects.
Yes.
But you also are involved here with the Fasting Frenzy with Wally.
Oh, Wally, yes. his fish, rice, and broccoli.
Yes.
I don't know how he does that.
Neither do I. He came in the other day and was like, my apartment is reeking. And I was like, I bet it is.
Yes.
So you're at least like switching up the fish, and he was like, yeah. I was like, okay, good. Yeah. I think if I'd eat cod or like every day, I don't think I could do it. So at least he's switching it up.
Yes. And he has not been to my office yet, but we are collecting items for him as well. So if you don't have time to stop at St. Vincent de Paul to drop off your food there, the bucket's not out at the radio station, feel free to drop it off at my office at 324 South Spring Street, right across from Nunatak Coffee. But my conference room has quite a few items in it right now. I won't tell Wally how much on the radio yet, so it'll be a surprise for him. But we are collecting for a few more weeks at my office as well, as we're matching the first 50 items for every new item donated. And I think right now it's soup that they are asking for.
Okay.
So.
Is that new this week, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
and then Wednesday it'll probably change again.
Okay.
So, but they will take any non-perishable food items, so don't feel like obligated that you have to do soup. That's just their ask for the week.
Yeah. Well, awesome. Yes, it's been very fun seeing Wally and yours contribution to the community. It's been awesome. But talking about the mini market at Pizza Ranch coming up soon, can you talk about how this project really started with Leadership Beaver Dam?
So in Leadership Beaver Dam, you have your big class of people, but then they want you to pick projects. And this is something that actually stemmed from my daughter, who is now 12. She's like making bracelets and doing all this stuff, but where do you sell them? Yeah. So I was like, I want to do a market for kids only. So the kids are the vendors. And we have, I believe, 11 kids that are set up to sell on March 14th. It's a Saturday from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. And they make their stuff, they bring it in, they set it up, and they have to talk to their customers. So they are the sellers. Parents just kind of get to sit back and relax.
Yeah, they get to witness all of the greatness in front of them.
Yes.
Isn't it? And your kids are obviously going to be partaking this year.
They are.
Can you tell us what they're making, or are we going to be surprised?
Well, Colin is the same as last year. He's got his hydro-dipped rocks, which if you don't know anything about what that is, I had to learn because I did have to help him. But we literally went out in the field and found rocks, and we cleaned them up, and he dips them in paint to make them look very unique. So he's very excited again for his hydro-dipped rocks. Caitlin, she's going to have some bracelets there that she made, and then her big thing this year is she is doing artificial nails, like full sets, and she has the little fancy bag that says, I don't even know what she named her business, but she named her business, and she decorates all of these artificial nails, and she'll have a small thing of glue and a nail file and instructions on exactly how to do it, because I just thought you glued them on your nails, and she said that is not what you do.
Mom, that is not how it happens.
So she taught me how to glue them on. I don't wear nails, but she made some for me, and they stayed on for almost a week.
Wow.
Because she taught me how to do it, and they actually, didn't fall off in 2 hours.
So where did the fascination with nails begin for her? Do you know?
No. I think it's those videos that she watches. And she just thought it was a really neat thing, and she has quite the setup at home. She asks for stuff for her birthday and for Christmas, and anything is nails. So artificial nails, nail polish, UV light things to be able to, and she's got these little things that hold 5 nails so she can paint them and decorate them, put it in the UV light.
That's so cool.
Yeah, it's a whole setup for her, and she loves it. So.
I do my own nails too, but I feel like the 12-year-old might be upsetting me right now. She's got it all down. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Well, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to hear more about the event and everything else that is going on that day. But that's next on Hometown Today on 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge.
Hey, it's Stacy with Slumberland, Beaver Dam in Watertown. Our March Madness sale is going strong, and you can save big on all the brands you know, all the brands you love, and all the brands you trust. Did you know no one sells Sealy for less than us? Take advantage of our Sealy Sofa Park Firm mattress for as little as $499 or our Slumberland line. Now, our Slumbercrest line is going to save you tons of money, starting as low as $399 for a queen-size mattress. Or take advantage of our Sealy Posturepedics for as little as $999. Ask us about our cash. Our purple mattresses, now the Purple Restore mattress, gets you up to $300 bonus cash. Our Nectar mattresses are up to 40% off, and get bonus cash on all the brands you really love: Tempur-Pedic, Sealy Posturepedic, and Stearns & Foster's. Get up to $300 in Slumberland cash with select mattresses. Also, ask about our no-interest option on these items for up to 60 months. Take advantage of all the savings right now during our March Madness sale going strong at Slumberland Furniture, Beaver Dam, and Watertown.
Ashley, quick question. How does my phone know exactly what food I want before I do?
Because advertising works, Wally.
That feels powerful. A little scary, but mostly powerful.
Exactly. And local businesses in our area can have that power too. With DailyDodge.com, 95.3 WBEV Radio, YouTube, and more. Businesses partner with award-winning local content that people trust. See and hear your businesses everywhere.
Everywhere, like all of our different live news and talk programming?
That's right. Right there along with interviews including anyone from state politicians to neighborhood musicians. And that beautiful Daily Dodge TV studio you'll see can be sponsored too.
Wait, that sounds familiar. Well, anyway, what about sports fans?
Pair with 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam and Daily Dodge TV. Joining high school play-by-play coverage and passionate fans is a big win for branding a business.
How does someone get in on all of this?
Call 920-885-4442 or click Contact Us at DailyDodge.com.
Wow, it's that easy to start a great partnership for your business today.
Gardening season is just around the corner. Get a jump start on your garden with quality burpee seeds at Menards. Choose from over 400 varieties of flower, vegetable, and herb seeds on sale now. It's the perfect time to plant seeds indoors and have them ready for spring. Start your garden off right and save big money on burpee seeds. Plus, check out our weekly flyer on Menards.com for all the great deals happening now.
Save big money at Menards. Good Karma Brands is proud to be an equal opportunity employer, providing equal employment, development, and advancement opportunities to all teammates and applicants. To learn more about careers with us, please send an email to talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com. That's talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com.
Hey, it's Randy from Professional Floor Covering. You're listening to Hometown Today on the 5,000-watt flamethrower on your hometown station, 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge.
Good morning and welcome back to Hometown Today on 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge. We are joined here by Cassandra Schmidt talking about the mini market over at Pizza Ranch. Can you remind everybody where it is and when it is?
So it is at the Beaver Dam Pizza Ranch, and it is Saturday, March 14th. It's going to be from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Don't feel obligated to come and eat. Like if you're like, I want to go support the kids, but I really don't want to eat, that's okay. Just say you're there for the mini market to support the kids, and they'll let you come on in. So Saturday the 14th.
Awesome. That's coming up pretty quick. 12 days.
It is.
Very exciting. And this started off, we talked about this a little bit in the first block. It started off as a Leadership Beaver Dam project.
Yes.
Can you talk about how the success was last year that you wanted to continue it this year?
It's just a lot of fun to see the kids come in and be like, hey, like, and actually talk to people. And they all had a blast because they all had customers. And it just, the community, and it was just a really positive environment, and the kids had so much fun. I said, let's do it again, and it wasn't hard to put together. And when I sent something to the parents, all but one of the kids wanted to come back this year.
That's amazing.
So clearly they enjoyed it, and I think the big part is they made some money, right?
Yeah.
They were very excited that they walked away with some money in their pocket.
Bet.
So
yeah, that definitely makes a difference, especially when you're, I think you said it was like 9 to 16, the ages of these kids.
Yes.
Like, yeah, that any money is going to be great. I remember when I told you a little about this when I was in 5th grade, we did a merchant market for like imitating the silk and spice trade. And I remember it was so like cool being like, oh my gosh, I made money off of something I made.
Yes.
And it definitely, when you have to talk to people, can you talk a little bit about the confidence that these kids get from strangers coming up and them having to pitch what they're selling?
Yeah, so my daughter, for example, she actually is more confident when I'm not around.
Interesting.
Yeah, so she'll be like, Mom, can you just go walk away? So I stand within distance of being able to kind of hear her, but if she sees me, she gets very nervous. But yes, just teaching these kids how to run a business very simply, right? Like they made their things. Like my kids, I had minimal help in helping them. Then they're proud to show what they made and to talk about it and to potentially sell it to somebody who thinks it's very neat and wants to buy it. So it gives them the confidence to talk to people versus just sitting on their phones and watching videos or playing games all day. They're actually out, and it makes them want to do more of it.
I bet the only thing you had to help with was carrying the really big rocks.
Oh, yes, my son and his hydro-dipped rocks that weigh a lot. Yes.
That's so funny. Yeah, how do you get the rocks to Pizza Ranch?
So we put them in a box. And yes, and I did ask Colin, who is 10, who exactly is going to be carrying all these rocks in. I am sure it will be me, but yes.
Well,
yes.
Mom, of course. Yeah, I bet that's what he said. And it's not only for the kids, there's also a community impact to it all. Can you speak about that?
So we also have a raffle table, and we're doing a community impact day. So Pizza Ranch is known for their community impact nights. So I asked if they'd be willing to partner with us to do a community impact day for the John Mosher Children's Radiothon. So from 11 to 2, from the time the market is going on, 10% of their sales will go towards the John Mosher Children's Radiothon. Along with the raffle table that we have, we'll also have all kinds of fun things on it as well.
Can you talk about what is on the raffle table?
All right. Well, everybody loves a good scratch-off ticket basket, so that will for sure be there. Somebody had mentioned a money box.
Money box?
So, yes.
Okay.
So this is something where I'm like, okay, I'm going to get kind of creative, but they said it's literally like you have a box and you just have a little bit of money sticking out. So people have no idea how much money is in the money box.
Okay.
I think That's a fabulous idea. So you could be bidding on something that might have $1 in it, or it could have $100 in it.
Yeah,
like
you
have no idea.
That's a lot of fun.
So I thought that would be a real fun, different thing. A fishing basket is being donated. There's an outdoor basket. Sounds like there's going to be some fun outdoor chairs and things like that with it. And then, of course, all of the kids, their fee for participating is they need to donate something for the raffle table. So whether it is something that they made or if they want to make their own raffle basket, they just have to let me know so that way I know how much space I need.
Yeah.
But yes, that is the one thing we ask the kids to do, is to donate so that they can see the impact they make as well.
Did you have anyone donate a full raffle basket from one of the kids?
Yes, but I don't know what it is.
Oh,
they just
okay.
said raffle basket. So
Good,
we have surprise raffle stuff coming as well.
That's a lot of fun. It would be fun. I know we have like a promotional company that we like order from here, and they like send us stuff, and it's always like we should give that, like, it's a basket, right? Like you get a bunch. That's a lot of fun to put together for these kids. And you said you have 11 kiddos signed up.
Yes.
And you are full.
Yes, there is zero room. I feel like 11 is actually pushing it, which is very exciting because it just shows that the kids really want to create their own businesses. And so.
Yeah. And so we have bracelets, hydro-dipped rocks, some clay figures, bracelets, 3D print. You have a whole slew of things.
There is a whole slew of things. Candy kebabs, Oreo pops,
That one's
magnets.
interesting.
Yeah, I can't wait to see what the candy kebabs look like.
I bet the Oreo pops are like kind of cake pops,
yes,
right? Yeah.
That's my assumption anyways.
But
yes.
Candy kebabs.
Yes. And I'm really excited to see the glass flowers.
Glass flowers.
Yeah. So I don't know. Like, I've seen a picture. She sent one picture and said, "This is what I think we're gonna make." But yeah, I can't wait to see what glass flowers look like.
Yeah. And candles. That has to be.
Yeah.
I've tried my hand at making candles, and it is not easy. It is not easy at all.
Yeah.
But,
so we do really have an array of things. So we have 2 boys that are coming, and they're doing 3D prints. So I have no idea exactly what they're making, but I heard there's a little dragon. Somebody said, like, they made comment that they were printing some dragons. So just there's really kind of something for everyone. And if,
So what has been your favorite thing over the last 2 years about this?
All of it.
All of it?
Okay, so I love being a part of the community. I love being able to help families and businesses with the modern woodman side of business, but being able to do these kinds of things and make an impact for the kids. And I mean, the John Mosher Children's Radiothon is kind of for the kids too, right? Like, it's very neat to see how much fun the kids have. And sometimes they don't realize exactly the impact they are making as well.
Yeah.
So
And that's a great life lesson for them to have in the future, for sure.
Yes.
And so do you see this growing ever? Do you think it's going to, you think you're going to take over Pizza Ranch at one point?
Well, I feel like we kind of already have. So it is at max capacity for where we can fit for kids. And it's great because we don't have an overabundance of the kids being like, oh, well, that kid is selling what I have. And, like, it's a good number. But if it wants to grow, we would have to move. Yeah. Just because Pizza Ranch is at max capacity, because I also invite all of my clients to come and eat that day. Like, I'm like, hey, I will pay for your meal. Come and enjoy a good meal. So we kind of do it twofold, but we're kind of maxed out. Unless we do it in the summer and we have them out on on the sidewalk, right? We could do that, but yeah. So I was thinking, do we do it twice a year then? Like, is it something where we do it more than once a year? There's lots of options, opportunity. It's just kind of figuring out what is right. Yeah. And for me, like, I'm trying to find a place, which Pizza Ranch, Brian and Missy have been phenomenal to work with. I wanted a natural flow for the kids that we knew people would just come in. They might have no idea that it's happening until they actually set foot in the Pizza Ranch. So,
so it's a great opportunity. And I love how, your clients will be out there as well, and they're able to, not only get food, but they can see the mini market happening as well.
Yes.
Yeah, and you said Brian and Missy have been awesome to work with and just been great supporters of the mini market.
They are. They're phenomenal.
Well, we only have a couple minutes left. So can you remind everybody where it is, the little gist of it, and anything else you want to let everybody know.
All right. So it is at the Beaver Dam Pizza Ranch on Saturday, March 14th from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Come shop what the kids have. Check it all out. I mean, if nothing else, get them to talk to you because that all just helps them as well. And don't forget to bid on some fun raffle items. If you want to eat, by all means, eat and just enjoy the day. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm very excited. The kids, I know my daughter and my son have been prepping about everything. Like it'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah, and the raffle baskets, they're doing bids, correct? You don't have to buy tickets.
So we are doing tickets.
Tickets, okay.
Because that way, so kids like to bid too, right?
Yeah.
And when you do like the sign up, they'll see like, somebody signed $50. Can't do it, right? So the kids can go buy a ticket. A ticket is $1, or all the way up to 30 tickets for $20. Awesome. So the kids have the opportunity to be able to participate and bid as well.
Okay, awesome. And next year, let's say these other kids want to participate, how would they go about signing up?
So they just need to contact me, Modern Woodman, and I have a waiting list. So if we have kids that want to participate, because maybe some won't want to, that I can just contact you and reach out when we do it. We try to do it in March because it's kind of the lull time between, like right now, for my kids anyways, basketball is not right now, and the next sport has not started yet. So it's kind of our lull time. I know it's during spring break too, which is pros and cons. But so they can just contact me, and I can make sure you're on the contact list for reaching out.
Awesome. What's the sport for spring this year?
Softball and soccer.
Okay.
One of each.
Yeah, you have that little break and like that 3-week break of sports.
Yes. But it'll be great. It'll be great. Like I mean, my kids have so much fun with it.
Yeah.
So
yes. Well, awesome. Well, thank you so much for being here. I look forward to hearing how the mini market does.
Well, thank you for having me.
Of course. And when we come back, we will be talking with Diana Ogle from the Park Village Shopping Center. That's next on Hometown Today on 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge.
This is a special report from ABC News. I'm Sherry Preston. This morning at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, President Trump will address the U.S.-Israeli strikes on Iran from the White House. The Iranian Red Crescent says over 500 Iranians have been killed so far. 4 American service members killed in an Iranian strike. And General Dan Kane, chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, says,
"We expect to take additional losses, and as always, we will work to minimize U.S. losses."
Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth also speaking at the Pentagon this morning.
This is not a so-called regime change war, but the regime sure did change, and the world is better off for it.
President Trump has said the military operations could take several weeks. In the first day of trading since the attacks began, stock markets are opening down. Oil prices rising sharply, up around 8%. Experts say gas prices in the U.S. could push over $3 a gallon soon. This is ABC News.
Keep your feet kicked up, sit back, and hang with us at 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge from the Slumberland Furniture Studio.
Now this news update on Wisconsin Radio Network. I'm Tad Allen. A group of Democrats in the Wisconsin legislature want to legalize assisted suicide for terminally ill patients. WTMJ Radio reports that the bill requires a written request signed by the terminally ill patient and witnessed by at least one other person who can attest to the patient's mental capacities and prove that they're not being coerced. Middleton Mayor Emily Kuhn drops her request for a restraining order against former Planning and Zoning Administrator Mark Opitz. Kuhn had accused Opitz of sexually assaulting her following a city function in March of last year. Both sides told a judge Friday they've reached an agreement to drop the case. And the Wisconsin Department of Veterans Affairs says this year's Valentines for Veterans program brought in more than 40,000 handmade Valentines from across the country. Each veteran got a gift bag filled with handmade cards from schools, scout troops, community groups, and individuals saying thank you.
At first, it was just for fun. A little blackjack here, some slots there, a couple scratch-offs, just a little action. I'd win a bit, lose a bit, whatever. But then it became constant. It was all I wanted to do. I was lying to my friends and family, telling myself, I've got this, when I really didn't. The truth, you don't need a jackpot to win. You just need to know when to stop. If gambling's starting to take over your time, your money, your vibe, you don't have to figure it out alone.
If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, call 800-GAMBLE-5. Text 850-888-HOPE or visit wi-problemgamblers.org. Free, confidential, and judgment-free. Gamble responsibly, and everyone's a winner. A message brought to you by the Wisconsin Lottery.
In sports, the Beaver Dam girls basketball team won the regional championship with a win at Grafton on Saturday night. They will face Port Washington at Homestead Thursday in the sectional semifinals on ESPN Beaver Dam and Daily Dodge TV. Division 1, Hartford also run a regional championship in Division 4. Lomira in Division 5, Fall River all going to the sectionals. The boys tournament gets going tomorrow night with a regional quarterfinal action. Division 1, boys wrestling, Landon Grove. Beaver Dam finished in 4th place at the state tournament this past weekend. D1 132, Bryson Bustler of Watertown was second. Gavin Slark in D3 at 120 was a runner-up. And in Division 3 132, Jordan Lasecki finished in 4th place. Beaver Dam High School's Brenna Rhodes is a finalist for the Wisconsin Prep Hockey Girls Player of the Year. Bucks last night, they only scored 8 points in the 4th quarter, and they fall to the Bulls by 120-97 decision. They will take on Boston tonight, 6 o'clock on 95.3. Talk Badgerman's Hoop 705, the Greg Gard Show on 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam. That's your Daily Dodge Sports Center. I'm Wade Bates on 95.3 WBEV.
Cats, dogs, and rabbits. Oh my! Check out the Pet of the Week page on DailyDodge.com, presented by Marshview Veterinary Clinic.
Lots of sunshine today with daytime highs approaching 42. Southerly winds 8 to 15 miles per hour. Slight chance for freezing rain tonight. Lows dip down to about 28. Mainly cloudy skies expected. Chance for snow mixing with and changing to rain tomorrow. Daytime highs approaching 43. Cloudy skies expected. I'm meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki on 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge. Currently 29.
Since 1998, the Good Karma Brand's John Moser Children's Radiothon has distributed nearly $3 million to nonprofit organizations serving children in Dodge County and the surrounding areas. You can help make a difference by getting involved today. Help support the cause by donating an item to our 27-hour on-air live auction, hosting a fundraiser event, or making a monetary donation through Venmo. To learn more, visit dailydodge.com/radiothon.
Hi, Tim from K&B Tree and Lawn Care here. This spring, we're proud to celebrate 50 years of serving Beaver Dam and the surrounding communities. For 5 decades, we've helped homeowners with professional tree removal, trimming, pruning, stump grinding, emergency storm cleanup, lawn fertilization, weed control, and everything to keep your properties safe and looking their best. We're family-owned, locally rooted, and committed to doing the job right. Call us at 920-885-6982. K&B Tree and Lawn Care, 50 years strong and still growing.
Hi, this is Randy, owner of Professional Floor Covering, and you're listening to Hometown Today on your hometown station, 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge.
And welcome back to Hometown Today on 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge. Hello, Kale. How are we this morning?
Good morning, Ashley. I'm wonderful. It was great to hear from Cassandra this morning all about this cool mini market.
Yes.
I remember it's fun to sit and listen to her talk about it, and the fact that this thing is, has gotten as big as it can so far. Because I remember a couple of years ago when Cassandra and we both had kids in gymnastics, and we were sitting at gymnastics talking about Radiothon, and she was talking about, I want to do something with Radiothon, but I want it to involve kids. I want the kids actually doing what, because we have a lot of cool stuff we do, the golf outing and all kinds of stuff. And a lot of it's, really adult centric, but, so I wanted to do something with kids, and she started brainstorming, and then came the mini market, and now, entering into having been done a couple of years. So really cool event that's going to be again next Saturday at Pizza Ranch Beaver Dam. So it was fun to have her on, and we'll put a plug in too. I know Cassandra's heavily involved with Rotary Lights here in Beaver Dam, her and Dale, and they have grown over the years, but that means a lot of enclosed trailers to store everything, and they need some more space before their new storage facility gets built. So if anybody out there has some space, they can help store some of those trailers. Make sure to get in touch with her or Dale. But we usually have Diana Ogle on at this time with Park Village Shopping Center, and you know how she's a busy woman. She's a busy woman. So I suspect she got pulled aside, but I know. Speaking of Park Village Shopping Center, we were talking with Cassandra about Wally's fasting frenzy that he's doing. Nothing but fish and rice through Lent. But for every 100 items he collects for the Dodge County Food Pantry, he gets a cheat meal.
Yep.
And his first week came, I think just shy of 300 items, which is off to a great start. So he this weekend he went out over to the Park Village Shopping Center, had his first cheat meal of the challenge, and went over there to Papa John's, got a pizza.
Yep.
Actually, I think he got more than just pizza, didn't he?
What?
Did he get more than pizza? I think he got something else too, didn't he? I
think
remember.
it was something like with a play on words about Papa. Let me look. Because this is gonna bother me.
I can actually picture the item. But now I can't remember the name.
Pepperoni and a papadilla.
Yes, that's right. A papadilla.
What's a papadilla?
Papadilla. Yum.
A quesadilla, huh?
Yeah. So
I didn't know Papa John's had quesadillas.
I know, right? See, you learn something new every day. So he was over there, got to have his first cheat meal, and this week they're looking for soup. You can drop off soup here at the our studios out front, 100 Bill McCullum Way, or you can drop them off. There's a big barrel or bin out at the Dodge County Food Pantry. You can throw stuff in there. So let's help get him some more cheat meals. I know he was kind of hoping to hold off a little bit using that first cheat meal.
Yeah, he was.
And then he had a really busy Saturday. He's like, nope, I'm going in. I'm going with the first. So let's get him some more cheat meals this week and get him 300 cans of soup and help him out. So so speaking of Park Village Shopping Center, obviously one of the great food, you got a lot of food options over there. One of the other good food options you got is McDonald's, right?
Yep.
Got all the classics there. I've been all the morning this morning. I've been craving an Egg McMuffin. I don't know why, but it sounds really good. Well, did you know if you have a migraine, allegedly going to McDonald's might help?
I think I've seen I might not have seen this, but it's like, don't people go there for their Diet Coke and like for a migraine cure?
Yeah, so
that's crazy.
Yeah, so some people swear by this, that if you get a large Coca-Cola and fries, it helps with migraine. Now, to date, that's really kind of just been a theory and anecdotal, but it's getting a little bit of traction with medical professionals. Dr. Elizabeth Hughes recently explained that the combination of the Coca-Cola and salty fries contains the exact chemical properties needed to help combat certain types of headaches. So the caffeine in the soda acts as a vasoconstrictor, helping to shrink the dilated blood vessels that often cause the throbbing sensation with migraines. Simultaneously, the high sodium content in the fries helps facilitate a rapid rehydration and helps stabilize electrolyte levels. Say that 10 times fast. That might be depleted during a severe episode. So it's possible that, it might help a little bit. Now, it's not going to solve every migraine, and if you're getting migraines every day, probably not highly recommended to do that every single day. But apparently there might be some truth to that. So
that's crazy. I know my mom is obsessed with McDonald's Diet Coke. Like when I go home, she'll ask me to pick her up one, which is I always will, but it can't be the one like there's one on Blue Mound. It can't be that one. It has to be the one on Moreland, because the one on Blue Mound isn't as good as the one on Moreland. Like that's how like specific she is with her McDonald's Diet Coke.
I'm sure they get totally different versions of Diet Coke.
Kale, apparently they do. It is a big deal.
I'm sure they do. I got to go with this, I love that they've got spicy Sprite, and I don't mean literally spicy, but
yes,
right. It's the only way you can describe it. It's different than when it comes in a can.
There is something about a spicy Sprite from McDonald's, especially after a fun Friday or Saturday night.
Right?
That is a cure if I've
Bringing me
ever
back
seen
to
it.
my younger days in my 20s.
Yeah.
Speaking of salt, by the way, of course, fries are only really good if you season them with salt. But apparently, we should be thinking about seasoning and salting our kids.
What?
Hear me out. Have you ever heard of halotherapy?
Yes, I did that the other weekend.
So explain what halotherapy is.
Basically, well, when I did it, I was in Madison,
Okay.
and it's because I don't think it's around in Beaver Dam. Maybe it is, but I was in Madison, and you go into it was red light therapy, but then it was a sauna, and then on the wall it had like a mist of salt.
Yep.
And it's supposed to help you like my sinuses did feel pretty good after it.
Did it?
Yeah.
So there's over the last few years we've started to see these salt rooms come up, and I will say I've talked to a number of people who have done these and heard pretty great reviews. Like they're like, yeah, was it life changing in an hour? No, but did I feel a difference? Like, yeah, sinuses felt better, or a lot of people I know, so like they're just something about their breathing felt better. Allegedly, it like gets in there, helps with your breathing.
Yeah.
Well, now with the rise in that, now we're trying to spread it on to our kids. Like, hey, adults get to enjoy salt rooms. We should be thinking about letting our kids take advantage of halotherapy. And there's one particular TikTok account, Caney Salt, that's going viral. Now, this woman owns a salt room, but now she also brings all of that philosophy home, and she has actually created a salt room in her home for her kids.
Interesting.
And it's actually pretty neat, right? It doesn't look like your typical salt therapy room at a like a wellness spa where where there morally it's a lot of times like the walls are made out of like salt blocks.
Yep.
This one, she's taken like what looks like almost kind of a small office space in her room or in her house, and it's all tile floor, which is important. And they've inside the door, when you get inside the door, it's just created a little space where then the tile goes higher to keep this little kind of create a foyer, but then the rest of it is all completely covered in salt. And the kids play in there like it's a sandbox. Like there's toys in there. She's put a cute little label on the door called the Salt Box. But yeah, it's like an indoor sandbox, but with salt, and she lets her kids play in there. And allegedly it's, again, it's good for the respiratory immunity. So would you ever consider setting aside a whole room in your house to be a salt room?
I don't know. Well, my question, I guess, does it have the same benefits for kids as it does adults?
I think most of it is anecdotal, but she seems to believe so, and a lot of other parents seem to believe that it could be really good, particularly for immunity, which obviously with kids is super important because you're in the schools and all that. So worth a shot. It's dedication though. Like that's got to be a lot of work to maintain because obviously the salt's gonna. No matter what you do, some salt's going to get dragged into the house. So you got to clean that up. And then I imagine, like, my big question when I saw this, like, when you see the video, it's actually pretty cool. It's very well done. My question that came to mind is, like, how often do you have to change out the salt in the salt box? Because it's a lot in this
How old are the
particular
kids, too? Because I'm thinking, like, the kid is just going to, like, eat the salt, too.
Well, I think the idea is you're not like just supposed to like stick them in there by themselves. I think
that's
the idea is to like be in there and play with them so you can. But I think she has kids. I think the kids looked to be. I think the youngest looked to be probably like 3.
Really?
Yeah. So yeah, it's an interesting concept. It sounds strange, but if you see it, it's actually kind of neat. I would think about it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know. It's a salt room. I want to try it. I got to go and try a salt room. Maybe, Wally and I should do that together, actually, sometime.
The one in Madison was nice, but it wasn't like salt blocks. It was just like a salt mist.
Maybe we'll have to head down there and
And
try it out.
it wasn't bad pricing either.
Nice. I can just see the fun that would ensue with Wally and I spending an hour in a salt room. Like somehow we'd end up with margaritas and just scraping salt off into the margaritas. Yeah, exactly. That's how it would go.
You would have to wait till after the fasting frenzy.
I suppose. Well, unless he wants that to be one of his cheat meals.
Yeah.
Salt from the Salt Room is one
Yeah.
of your cheat meals. Sorry, Wally.
Yeah, well,
Oh, yeah, fun stuff. Well, we got some fun stuff coming up, and we'll check on that after the break, Ashley.
Yeah, perfect. That'll be next year on Hometown Today on 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge.
Ashley, quick question. How does my phone know exactly what food I want before I do?
Because advertising works, Wally.
That feels powerful. A little scary, but mostly powerful.
Exactly, and local businesses in our area can have that power too. With DailyDodge.com, 95.3 WBEV Radio, YouTube, and more. Businesses partner with award-winning local content that people trust. See and hear your businesses everywhere.
Everywhere, like all of our different live news and talk programming?
That's right there along with interviews including anyone from state politicians to neighborhood musicians. And that beautiful Daily Dodge TV studio you'll see can be sponsored too.
Wait, that sounds familiar. Well, anyway, what about sports fans?
Pair with 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam and Daily Dodge TV. Joining high school play-by-play coverage and passionate fans is a big win for branding a business.
How does someone get in on all of this?
Call 920-885-4442 or click Contact Us at DailyDodge.com.
Wow, it's that easy to start a great partnership for your business today.
Save big money on everything for your electrical projects at Menards. Protect your home's power with Square D. Square D products are equipped with the latest safety technology to protect your home's entire electrical system, including load centers, breakers, and whole home surge protectors. Save big money on all Square D electrical products. Plus, check out our weekly flyer on Menards.com for all the great deals happening now.
Save big money at Menards.
Energy does more than power homes and businesses. It powers progress. Whether it's supporting new businesses coming to town or helping existing ones expand, our efforts create jobs and improve the places we all call home. At Alliant Energy, we're not just meeting today's energy needs, we're building a stronger energy future for all. It's reliable, it's resilient, and it's built for Wisconsin's future. Visit AlliantEnergy.com/community growth to learn more.
This week's Mid-State Equipment FFA Student of the Week is Aurora Rincon of Beaver Dam High School. She is a member of the Beaver Dam FFA Officer Team, and her SAE project is Landscaping for Healthy Lakes Project. Her plans after graduation are to attend a 4-year college to pursue a degree in agriculture with a focus in sustainability. Congratulations to Aurora Rincon of Beaver Dam. She's this week's Mid-State Equipment FFA Student of the Week.
Hey, it's Randy from Professional Floor Covering, bringing together friends and neighbors on Hometown Today on your hometown station, 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge.
And welcome back to Hometown Today on 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge. And Kale Ninja came out during the break and told me, I can't believe I forgot about this. If you want to do the Salt Room, there's a much closer alternative than Madison, Basalt Wellness.
Yeah, over in Waupun.
Yeah.
Yep, that's right. It was funny, Ninja. See, Ninja and I are like always in sync because I was literally thinking the same thing over the break. I was like, oh yeah, right, we got Basalt over in Waupun. How could I possibly forget that?
I know.
It's because it's Monday. Brain's working a little slow.
Brain's
today.
not on.
Yeah, exactly.
Brain is not on.
Yeah, Ninja and I are pretty much always in sync with that stuff. Yeah, so we'll have to. It's funny too because Wally just came in here too over the breaks. Like, I heard my name. What was going on? And I filled him in. He's like, yeah, that sounds like fun. We should go sit in a salt room. And he's like, the problem is I would be scraping the salt off the walls to put on my drink. I'm like, that's literally what I was just saying. We'd just be taking it off, putting it on our margaritas. So.
And Kayla, interesting enough, if you go to basaltwellness.com or their website, I don't know if that's their actual. Oh, it is. Anyways, the salt room is available for children too.
Oh yeah, that's
the
awesome.
parent just has to be present.
Nice.
So interesting.
Bring the whole family.
I guess so.
You have to try it out sometimes. One other thing before we get into what's going on here, which got a couple things, but speaking of putting salt on or in things, what about a milkshake that had salt in it?
I don't know.
No, not a fan? Then you're probably not going to like this. How about a ranch-flavored milkshake?
Yeah, okay, no. I love ranch, but that should not be a thing.
This is, I know you and Wally have this conversation where he feels like ranch is so overdone. You're like, but ranch is good. And he's like, it's garbage. And this is just sort of proving his point. But Great Wolf Lodge has introduced a special ranch-flavored milkshake.
I hate that.
That's right.
That is terrible.
It isn't ranch ice cream. It's vanilla ice cream mixed with ranch dressing.
No.
And then topped with carrots, celery, whipped cream, and crispy chicken, and has a lime salt rim.
That should not be available to eat.
They say, blurring the line between dessert and snack. It can be sipped or gulped like a shake or used as a dip. We won't judge.
That's crazy.
No,
Whipped
thanks.
cream and ranch, carrots, and celery and chicken should not be in the same sentence.
I'm going to pass on that one. I like ranch too, but that's just taking it a bit too far. Well, super excited, Ashley, because as of today, we finally got to announce the details on our very first Milwaukee baseball bus trip of 2026.
Kale, you read my mind. I just pulled out the sheet with all my information.
Tell us all the details, Ashley.
So it is presented by Milik Law, and it is Thursday, April 16th against Toronto. The first pitch is at 12:40. The price of this is $70, but it includes bus driver gratuity. The pickup drop-off location is Slumberland Furniture in Beaver Dam. Ticket registration opens on Monday, March 9th. First come, first serve. Those interested can swing by the station, 100 Bill McCollum Way, to reserve their seats during business hours. Cash and checks only, and the checks made out to Good Karma Brands. The itinerary is you load at 9:30 a.m., we depart at 9:45 a.m., we arrive at AmFam Field approximately at 11:10 and leave AmFam at approximately 4:30. How exciting. Baseball is back, Kale.
Super, super, super excited for our first, and this is our first of what's going to be 3 Milwaukee baseball bus trips this summer, so be on the lookout. But again, don't show up I know people love these things. They fill up very, very fast. Don't show up today and say, I'm here to sign. We're gonna turn you away. We're not gonna enjoy doing it.
No.
We're not gonna like it, but we're gonna turn you away and say, come on back next Monday and get signed up. $70. They're really fun. You haven't you did not get a chance to get on one of our Milwaukee baseball bus trips last year.
I did not.
So hopefully, I've got a feeling we'll see you on one of them this year. So it's a ton of fun and super happy to have baseball back. I mean, I was just thinking too this morning, like it's March, which is weird to think. I'm still not in March. I mean, it was March yesterday already. I still keep having to remind myself today. Like,
Cassandra and I were talking about that.
It's not February anymore, but
yeah.
That's listen, I don't care for January and February. I don't love March, but there's some hope in March because you got baseball starting.
Yep.
You got March Madness starting up. You gain over the course of this month, we're going to gain an hour and a half of sunlight.
That's right.
Which a big chunk of that's going to start next week with daylight savings time. Clocks change. So don't forget this weekend. This weekend, Saturday night into Sunday morning.
Yep.
You got to spring ahead an hour, set those clocks ahead.
That's amazing. That
is,
my day.
It's funny because, if you ask me, well, I'll ask you, would you prefer, you could only have one or the other each year. Would you rather have the fall back in the fall or the spring forward in the spring?
Ooh. I think I'd rather spring forward.
You can only have one each year.
I hate the dark. I hate the dark. I cannot. Funny story. Not really that funny, but when I traveled abroad to Spain in college, and it was during May, and it was 11 p.m. and still light out, and I was like, "What's going on?" They're like, "They don't do daylight savings here." I was like, "Interesting."
Yeah.
But yeah, I hate the dark.
Yeah, it's not all around the world.
No.
So you would rather take the spring forward and lose that hour of sleep, but get to gain daylight.
Yep.
I'm with you. There was a point where I liked, I'm like, oh, I need the extra hour of sleep. But now I'm like, yeah, I got kids. They're up early anyway, so.
Yeah, I don't care about that sleep. I want it to be light out.
Right. And it really, honestly, in the fall for us with little kids, everybody, hey, congratulations to everybody. You get an extra hour of sleep, except you parents, you don't really get anything.
Yeah.
Kids whose routines are going to be thrown off. So, yeah, I will lose the hour to take that extra hour of sunlight.
Same.
I need it at this point in the year. Also want to mention no poker run this week. If you've been going frantically searching where's the poker run this week? You're not going crazy. No poker run this week. We got Career Expo on Wednesday. So take a little break, and then we're right back at it next Wednesday. March 11th, we'll be out at the Beaver Dam Country Club, which is going to be exciting right there on the northeast corner of town, if I got my directions right. don't ever count on me to navigate a trip.
Me neither.
Is all I'm saying.
And that's poker run stop number 4, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, because
right,
we went
1, 2, 3
landing.
Yeah, that's stop number 4.
Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5. It's also your very last chance to start your hand because
Oh, yes.
we have exactly 5 stops left, and you
Yep.
got to build your best 5 card hands. So
Yep.
Again, next Wednesday, March 11th at Beaver Dam Country Club. That's 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. Our Poker Run Grand Prize winner, the best 5 card hand at the final stop on April 8th, gonna win $2,000. Runner-up wins a Chula Vista Resort prize pack giveaway. You got the overnight stay, the water park passes, the
Yep.
dining at Kaminsky Chop House, and then third place takes home a $25 gift card from each of our Poker Run stops. Honestly, I almost prefer that prize. I like that one.
Yeah, that one is
I would
cool.
take that. I would
Yeah.
take that. So, of course,
They're
all
all
the
good
details
prizes.
and that complete schedule over on DailyDodge.com.
Well, awesome. And that's going to do it for us today. We'll be back same time, same place tomorrow on Hometown Today on 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge.
Wow, it's Randy and the Magical Leopard.